Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, this is my favorite podcast. So I'm glad that you're listening to this. I had the good fortune of being part of Sports Host and founding Sports Host. And what you're seeing today is everything about what Sports Host is. It's how do we focus on what unites us rather than what divides us, and how does organic things happen? So if you look at this podcast, I don't think all of these members didn't know each other probably 8 weeks ago, 12 weeks ago or something, and they've now come together and they've got a podcast. Because what Sports Host is about bringing fans together, whether it's in real life or online, and sharing those amazing experiences and sharing it with people from all over the world. So this is all about Super Bowl, so I'm not going to talk about Sports Host too much because I just want to hear about Super Bowl and what's going on. But seeing this podcast come alive is one of the coolest things. And it represents everything that we stand for at Sports Host. So have fun, guys, and enjoy the pod.
Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that. And with that being said, oh, my bad. With that being said, this is going to be the Sports Host Super Bowl special podcast. Joining me today, as always, is going to be Annabelle and Sienna, and our three lovely guests. If you would like to introduce yourself, Eric, you can go first.
My name is Eric. My team is the Raiders, and sadly, we didn't make it this year. Hopefully, next year's our year.
All right, Sam.
It's always next year.
I'm Sam. I'm a Jets fan. I don't know what's going on with our franchise right now. Have high hopes, but I'm rooting for the Chiefs in the Super Bowl this year.
Hey,
Nice. And Jesse?
I like to hear.
I'm mostly a Dallas Cowboys fan, but they don't actually win anything, so I just watch football for the watching of the football.
I like a Cowboys fan that doesn't say they're going to the Super Bowl every year. I really appreciate that one.
No, there was like a meme out there that said like the last 27 seasons of the NFC Championship, the Cowboys have been in there once. Tom Brady has been in the NFC 1 year, and he already has one NFC Championship in one Super Bowl.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That's pretty unfortunate, but hey, the guy is a magician, and clearly he has the juice to make it to the Super Bowl. So we're gonna definitely see how that plays out. So, to our viewers at home, the first segment we're gonna go through is going to be our Kahoot, run by our lovely Annabelle and Sienna. So, Annabelle, take it away.
All right, so I have made this Kahoot, and it's 15 questions. Does everyone here know how to play, or do you want me to run through it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
How to do it? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Just run through it really quickly.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so basically I'm going to share my screen, and that's where you're going to see the question. I'm also going to drop the link to the Kahoot website if you want to go on there on your phone or your computer, whatever's easier. And then I'm going to drop a PIN number, and you're just going to enter the PIN once you get to the website. And basically you're going to have the answers on your second device or your computer while also looking at the question on the screen that I'm going to share here. So I don't know. I'm sorry if that was confusing. I'm bad at explaining. But yeah, so I'll just share it real quick, and then I'll give you the PIN. Let's see. Uh-oh. Wait.
Oh no.
Oh, look. Hang on. Wait, I'm struggling. I'm sorry.
Just press play.
No, it's wait. Ah.
Post it.
Nah, I'm struggling.
Post it. No.
Sorry, it's just my first time making a Kahoot as well, so there's a little bit of a struggle.
I'll drop the link to Kahoot into the chat right now, and then you are gonna use that game pin that's on the top on your phone or on whatever device that you're gonna play Kahoot on in order to join the game.
Yeah.
So I'm using, like, if I'm using my phone, if you go to Kahoot.com and press play, And
So
then
it's like
it should give you an option to put the game pin in.
Yeah, so it's like you doing it like with Jackbox.
Kind of.
Here, I'll give you a minute for that. I'm gonna run up and grab my charger because I'm bad at planning and I need to plug in my computer. So I'll be right back. So just join the Kahoot. I'll be right back.
I'm wondering who Miss Mahomes is.
Could be anyone.
All right. So once Annabelle gets back, we will be able to play this game. This game is named at Super Bowl. We're basically going to be showing you some clips of gameplay, of commercials, and or halftime performances, and you're basically going to have to name that Super Bowl. And there's 15 questions, and winner
some
is
trivia.
going to get a Sports Host shirt. So good luck to everyone. Hopefully you know your Super Bowls, and good luck.
And get ready to name
Yeah.
that Super Bowl.
I can barely remember what I had for dinner yesterday.
Well, it looks like you're gonna have to remember the Super Bowls.
What'd you have for dinner yesterday?
Exactly.
All right, is that
Oh, you
everyone?
lost me. Wait.
Wait, Miss Mahomes has left.
Okay, I'm back.
There
Okay,
we go.
we're good.
All right, you good? Is everyone good?
Mhm.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna start it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh crap! I don't remember when this was.
I don't remember this one.
I
Oh,
want to say
Oh man.
this is gonna be an interesting experience.
she's like very young. Oh my God, I was right.
Hey, that was what I was gonna guess originally, but I didn't. So I'm the one that got it wrong.
Tragic.
Ooh.
All right. So Sam's on the top right now, and the faster
Sam's quick
you
with those.
answer, the more points you get.
I think.
I don't know this. I don't watch the
He's a
combine.
beast. Oh
Hey, I got that right.
damn! I was gonna say that.
Look
I was
at
like,
me.
how's it 60?
Aw,
Because 60 is like such an even number.
I'm not gonna let you see the leaderboard until the end.
dang
Oh,
it.
this is no that one. I think. Oh, just kidding. Wait, I might have gotten that wrong. It's one of the two. Yeah,
Aw.
I guess that wrong.
I was
thought it
going
was
for the
2012.
season. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
That was a
All right,
2007.
Sam, you need to calm down there, buddy. You've gotten everyone right so far.
I'm honestly just guessing.
Oh, nice. That's a pretty good guess.
Right. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Very, very true.
True.
Work smarter, not
Put
harder.
11.
I thought it was 11.
Dang it, Eric.
Name that Super Bowl. Who was that?
Oh, I know
I
that.
remember. But which one? I don't know what year that was.
Let's go with this.
I cried a little inside.
13.
Oh yeah, that was a good guess.
You almost pulled it off though.
That one hurt me a little bit.
What about the one from last year? You guys were up 20 to 10.
Hey, whoa. We don't need to do all of that.
Wait,
Oh.
Tampa Bay's last Super Bowl.
That one hurts me too.
Sucker.
2003. I was 3.
That was
Yeah,
2000.
that's right. I was like, I know what I was doing in that one, but you guys
Actually, I
probably
was 2.
Oof.
Oh, this was in Jersey, right? Was that at MetLife? I think it was.
My life is in New York, isn't it?
No, it's in New Jersey.
Ah, 15.
Didn't know
Damn.
that. Oh,
It's
look at
in
that.
East
Niners roll on
Rutherford.
top, baby.
It's in East Rutherford. Represent.
Oh,
What city has hosted the most Super Bowls? Oh, it's probably this.
wait, I remember this from our conversation.
Oh, damn it! It was either New Orleans or Miami. I feel like New Orleans is.
Niners roll, baby.
Queens. Oh my God, this was like my favorite halftime performance.
Bruno Mars with Beyonce was my favorite.
Beyonce was so good.
Actually, yeah, that was fire too. Oh. Did that?
This is where we find out if Sienna is a true
A real fan?
fan.
No, I don't know any of this. I don't know any of this. Oh wait, am I not supposed to be cursing? Oh, yes.
She didn't even know that. Shaking my head.
I did know that. I got it right, didn't I? Trying to test you.
Ooh.
Oh, um,
Okay.
I don't think I was born for this one yet.
He was randomly on the news the other night
He was
talking
discussing
about
that.
like cheese.
Deshaun Watson.
97. I wasn't born. I was an idiot.
Neither was I.
Did anyone else see that segment? Brett Favre was like talking about cheese. It was bad. Oh, I know this. People drive past like on their boats,
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
and they're like,
Ooh.
I
I don't remember this.
no, this was the.
Oh, I think I picked that one year. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I did. I missed that one.
It's Philly special.
Philly.
But
Oh, oh,
Oh, no.
oh, it's so cute.
Wait, I put my answer. Oh, you have to submit. You had to click submit. I didn't. I also didn't know.
Ooh, I went the other way.
Damn. Niners rule, baby.
this is not a question. I just want to see.
Ooh, gotta go with.
I'm not gonna lose any points for this. Don't worry.
Why is there a bunch of dots after dip?
I don't know.
I checked them all.
It could be hummus,
I
bro.
was thinking it late at night, so.
All right, let's see who our winner of this contest is.
Oh, it was me.
So in third place, we have Eric Cruz. In second place, we have Niners Rule. And in first, we have Miss Mahomes. Woo!
Yeah, but Eric, you get the T-shirt.
Yes, Eric, you are not on the podcast, so you're definitely getting the T-shirt. But good job, anyways, everyone. It was an amazing game. Thank you, Annabelle, for setting that up. If you could stop sharing your screen, thank you.
Woo!
So I hope all of you had a little bit of fun. That was just a little bit about past Super Bowls and what has transpired now to what are we, Super Bowl 55. So it's been a great history for the NFL with some amazing games like Joe Namath's victories. We have the Cowboys dynasty, the Niners dynasty. We have a couple of interesting games like from the Eagles and the Seahawks who all got their first Super Bowls, and some still in the hunt. And hopefully some of those teams do end up in the Super Bowl soon. But talking about the whole Super Bowl and all the things that go into it, something that's been really major over the last couple of years is the betting. Super Bowl betting has been very, very popular in recent times, and I know this year there are going to be an amazing amount of bets going on, whether that be what type of Gatorade they're going to be doused, the coaches are going to be doused with, who's going to win the coin toss, is it going to be heads or tails, who's going to score first, who's going to guest appear in the weekend's halftime performance. So our second contest of this podcast is going to be that betting. In the chat, I am going to drop a link to the form. Everyone can go on there, make their selections on each question. Some of the questions on this form are going to be, who do you think is going to be the first to appear when they do the national anthem? Who are they going to show first? Who is going to win? What is the result of the coin toss? Who will score the first touchdown? What will be the first song played over the halftime show? Who's going to be MVP? And questions that run along those lines. So everyone can click on that link, go into the form, and kind of give your answers for each question. Once the Super Bowl is over, I will tally up all the scores. Whoever gets the highest percentage obviously is going to win, and I will let you know, and you will end up winning that Sports Host t-shirt. But please take your time to do that form. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will be going into our matchup analysis, have everyone give their take about the games, and we'll be right back after a quick break. All right, and welcome back. So now in this last segment of our Super Bowl podcast, we are going to be talking about, obviously, the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about the matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is going to be played at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time and 6:30 Eastern Time at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, making the Buccaneers the theoretical home team. Winds are going to be about 10 miles per hour, and it has a 30% chance of rain. It'll be about 74 degrees in Florida during the game. So that's kind of setting the stage for everyone. We're going to go into our analysis, and I'm going to start with you first, Jesse.
Yep. Well, like I said, there's a reason why that the most hosted Super Bowls are in Miami, because nobody wants a Super Bowl in Lambeau Field in the middle of February because it'd be cold and snowy. So you take out the weather, you take out the wind, you take out the other factors by playing your game in a more of a neutral territory. So while I said it is the first year out of 55 Super Bowls that the home team is actually playing in the Super Bowl, which is a pretty big feat. Of course, it'd be a bigger feat if the home team's fans were actually allowed in, but that takes away, even though they are playing at home, the home field advantage you'd get from having your fans is kind of nullified because there will be limited people in attendance. So you take out all the extra factors, it basically just comes down to who's playing and how well the offense does against the defense type thing. So you bring up Patrick Mahomes, who has been pretty much unstoppable ever since he came into the league. Back-to-back Super Bowls, which, yes, back-to-back Super Bowls hasn't been done if the Chiefs actually win. The back-to-back Super Bowls hasn't been done since Tom Brady's old team, the Patriots. So if the Buccaneers defense can't stop Mahomes, then it's going to be Mahomes to Kelsey and Mahomes to Hill all day, and should lead to a fairly easy Chiefs victory.
All right, so Jesse has the Chiefs winning. What do you think the score is going to be?
I don't know. I'm always terrible at picking scores, so we'll just go 34-21.
34-21. Nice. I like it. That's a very relatively close game. Sam, what is your thought on this game?
So the Chiefs have a great team. So do the Buccaneers. Like I have respect for both teams, even though Tom Brady used to play in the same division as my team, but I still respect him. I think he still is a great quarterback. He just has to be on point. He has to know how to beat the Chiefs' offense and their defense, because the Chiefs with Mahomes and Hill and Kelsey, you've seen it all year and all last year and the previous year. He scores like right out of the gate. He throws one of the receivers the ball and they score pretty much instantly. And I think that the Chiefs will probably end up taking it probably 31-27.
Nice. A little bit of a closer game. I like where you're going with that.
2 for 2. I like to see this.
2 for 2.
Okay.
We got the Chiefs, unfortunately. But Eric, you're up, my friend.
All right, so this is going to be an interesting game. I think everyone here who said it, that it's going to come down probably to Tampa Bay's defense and whether they can actually stop Mahomes, Kelsey, Hill, and their running game. And it's doable because Tampa Bay's defense pretty much kind of got Aaron Rodgers to like not do anything in that fourth quarter after the 3 interceptions. So it's like I think Tampa Bay has a good shot at it, and if they want to win that game, I think they're gonna have to implement kind of like the strategy that teams have done, with like you put a spy on Mahomes and then pray that your linebackers can cover Kelsey and that your D line can get pressure, because I think that's been proven to work. And Kansas City though, it's Mahomes, Kelsey. Like it's pretty much like only if you can't stop one or the other, then it's a game over. And it's probably going to be maybe more high scoring than people want to think it might be. And I personally probably think that Tampa Bay is going to end up winning this one, just because I can't root for the Chiefs as a Raiders fan. And like it's just not in my DNA to do that. So I think Tampa Bay wins this game 35-26.
Okay, so we see some AFC bias going on there, along with a bigger margin in favor of the Buccaneers. I do like that analysis, and I am totally with it. Next up, who I have a very good feeling I know where she's going. Annabelle, what is your take on this game?
So yes, there's no secret that I am rooting for Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in this game. I think you can look at all of the stats, and when you look at all of the stats, the Chiefs, I think they come out a little bit on top, maybe statistically wise. However, I think that Tampa Bay has, Sienna, don't murder me. I think that Tampa Bay has the it factor that the Chiefs do not have. The Chiefs.
The it factor. Okay, explain. Explain.
We know that the Chiefs are going to be very, very good for years to come. They've shown that. Mahomes has shown that he's in it for the long run. I can't see him slowing down anytime soon. I can't see his weapons slowing down anytime soon. I also said at the beginning of the playoffs this year that the only team that I thought could stop the Chiefs, besides the Bills in the AFC playoffs, were Tampa Bay. And I'm going to stick by that. Tom Brady is in his element here. I'm starting to put it together maybe a little bit that he chose to go to Tampa Bay because they had the home stadium, and he knew that for this year's Super Bowl, and he knew that they had a lot of weapons. So I'm kind of starting to put it together that maybe that might be why he went there. I don't know. But I'm rooting for Tampa Bay. I think that they're going to get it done. That's all I'm going to say. And my score prediction is 31-30 Buccaneers.
Ooh, that is.
All right, so
That's a nail biter.
We got some contradiction plus some conspiracy. I like it. You can never go wrong with some conspiracy theories.
He did the Super Bowl anyway, so.
Very, very true. So now we got 2 Chiefs and 2 Bucks. And this next person who's about to speak, I have no problem saying I know who she's gonna pick. Sienna, let me hear what you got on this game.
Your rebuttal.
All right. Okay, first of all, besides the weekend halftime show, I would love to see a Hill and Scotty Miller race. Has anyone heard about that? Okay, so the cheetah will blow right past him and past the rest of the Tampa Bay defense. I just don't think, like what Eric was saying, I think the Tampa Bay defense here is the weakest side of the ball. Between the two teams and throughout the game, they've been playing better, but okay, you're going against Aaron Rodgers, who is, don't get me wrong, one of the best, but Pat Mahomes is another animal on his feet. His footwork is insane. He can escape any tackle. I don't think JPP is going to be on I don't think he's going to be able to get any sacks here. Sorry. But I just don't see it happening. Plus, the Chiefs have been out with, yes, obviously Kelsey and Hill are healthy, but another offensive weapon that will be back, supposedly. So it looks good that he will be back is Sammy Watkins. So that's another player to add to the mix as another weapon, obviously. The one downfall, I would say, that maybe could go in Tampa's favor is that our offensive tackle, Eric Fisher, is going to be out. So that's like a little bit more of an advantage for Tampa Bay defense, but I still can't. The way that the Chiefs have played, even without some players, has proven that they can overcome any injury, still have success, still win. If anyone can beat the GOAT, Tom Brady, obviously, it's Pat Mahomes, I think, right now. Not I think, I know. So obviously, I'm going with the Chiefs. There's no stopping it. Back to back, baby. It's going to be, I'm going to say 34-27 Chiefs.
All right, so there
I'm
was
excited,
no
though.
there was no surprise there. A little closer than I expected you to say, but nonetheless,
No, I think it'll be a
obviously
close game for sure. I mean, they're two of the best quarterbacks, and I'm so excited to watch the game, first of all. But still, Chiefs on top.
all right. So we have 3 Chiefs and 2 Buccaneers as of right now. I don't know. I don't even know where to start with this game. Golden State. I mean, Kansas City does has a really good team here. They did play in Week 12, and the Chiefs won 27-24. And it was a pretty close game in terms of statistics. But overall, in the playoffs, we kind of haven't really seen the Buccaneer offense kind of pop off like we expect. Yes, Chris Godwin has 223 receiving yards in the playoffs and has the most postseason receiving yards in Buccaneer history. However, he's been dropping a lot of footballs. He has dropped 6 in the playoffs, and they've been really crucial catches. So has Mike Evans, and a couple of those turned into interceptions for Tom Brady last game and the game before that. So I think it kind of depends on the wide receivers here. They're studs, and don't get me wrong. I think Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin are a great trio of wide receivers. However, lately they haven't been showing their star status. They've kind of been lackluster, to say the least. And Tom Brady, although yes, he's putting up big numbers, he hasn't been doing as well as we've all kind of seen him do in previous playoff trips. However, I'm not going to knock the guy because he obviously made it to another Super Bowl without Bill Belichick. I think the Chiefs' weakness here and the route to victory for the Buccaneers is going to be the Chiefs' secondary. I think the Chiefs' secondary is going to be the worst part of this Chiefs team in general. I think Tom Brady can pick them apart. It's one thing playing against Josh Allen and another thing playing against Tom Brady. Although Josh Allen may have a stronger arm and is younger and can run, Tom Brady just has experience and can pick apart any defense after some time. So I just think that secondary is going to be the biggest part on the Chiefs side. Over the last 6 games, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have put up an average of 30 points. The Chiefs have respectively put up 25 points. So the offenses have that potential to explode. Obviously, we all know the Chiefs' explosivity on offense, and I have no problem with that. I think it's going to be a matter if Brady still has it. Brady is 30th amongst all quarterbacks under pressure. So if the Chiefs can get back there and get at the quarterback, it will be difficult considering old man Brady will not be able to run. He'll get a couple yards here and there, but I don't think his bones would allow him to run down the field, maybe like Lamar or like Patrick Mahomes. However, he is 5th without pressure. So if the Chiefs decide to stay back and kind of play safe, he will be able to sit in the pocket and make those passes that will ultimately decide the game. On the flip side of the ball, the Buccaneers defense, I would say, is the strongest part of this team. I know Sienna just mentioned that she thinks it's going to be the weakest. However, I think throughout the playoffs, we've seen the Buccaneers make some crucial plays that have kept them in the game, i.e. Drew Brees and three interceptions or 2 interceptions, and the amount of sacks that Jason Pierre-Paul and Devin White have been able to accrue amongst this playoff run. 38% of the time, they are blitzing the quarterback. They love getting back there. And unfortunately for them, Patrick Mahomes is one of the best in the league in terms when it comes to pressure. He can run the ball. He can throw the ball. He has a 95.6 QBR when they're rushing him. So he has he has the skill set to get around this defense. I think it's going to come down to the defensive game. I think we all know that offense is going to kind of go 88 and out the gate, but I think it comes down to defense and who is going to make those 1 or 2 crucial stops. And it may not even be 1 or 2. Last year, we saw the Niners do a couple stops and they kind of had a lead, and then out of nowhere, Mahomes came out of nowhere. Just like he got win against out of nowhere against the Texans last year in the playoffs. And every time they've been down, you can't count them out because they're obviously going to come back and do their thing. And I have no problem saying that Mahomes came back and kind of kicked our butts. And unfortunately, it was sad for me because obviously I'm a Niners fan, but I can definitely see Brady going up and I can see Mahomes coming back. It'll be an interesting game considering all the star power that's on this team, considering you have Le'Veon, Tyreek Hill, Mahomes, you have Kelsey, you have Clyde, all on one side, and on the other, you have Antonio Brown, you have Ronald Jones, you have Leonard Fournette, Gronk, Godwin, Mike Evans, Tom Brady. That's just a lot of names that on paper over the last decade have put in so much work and have done so much for the National Football League. It's going to be an interesting game to see all of them on one field and to see how it pans out. It'll be interesting to see Gronk pass his prime against the second best tight end in the league, and I had to say again because I say it every weekend. Second in the league, just behind George Kittle. But this game will be close. I've been battling myself all week in terms of who I think is going to win this game, and even speaking about it now, I'm kind of in a toss-up because my gut thinks that the Chiefs are going to win and they just have it all. However, I just can't count out Brady, and I think you can't experience over whatever Mahomes got, raw talent. I think the Buccaneers have a good shot, and I'm going to roll with the Buccaneers in this game.
Wow.
I think the Buccaneers are going to win this game, and I think they're going to win it 45-41. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think it's going to be an offensive brawl. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going with. Anyone got any comments about anything that was just said?
That's a lot of points.
A lot of points, and I'm really excited to see the Super Bowl. It'll definitely be an offensive game that we didn't see last Super Bowl. Last Super Bowl, I think it was a little bit more dependent on the defense, and I think this year it's going to be a little bit more on the offense side of the ball.
Definitely going to be a very high offensive game. That's for sure.
I agree. All right. So if no one has anything else to say.
So 3-3.
Yeah, it was 3-3.
Right?
Yeah. So
Nice.
I guess everyone's pretty torn. I'm sure everyone watching and everyone going to watch Super Bowl is pretty torn about who they want to win. And it'll be interesting to see how this game pans out. But it was wonderful having all of you on the show. Thank you for being on the show and kind of talking about what you think is going to go on with the games. Thank you for playing our contest, and look out for those winners. Obviously, Eric won our first one, and we'll see how this betting contest goes. And I will be announcing the winner on Sports Host. And to all of you who are watching at home, thank you. Thank you for following us throughout the back end of this. I'm going to say semester, but the season. Thank you, and I appreciate all of you. I hope you have a wonderful Super Bowl and you get to enjoy it with your friends and family. Obviously, be safe, and we will catch you in the off season.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Go Chiefs. Let's go.